Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to talk about the long awaited one and my new personal favorite cap, Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel. And yes, I know this is probably the worst time to put out this video just because I know that there's gonna be some event where the Captain Marvel trailer might actually be dropped, or the teaser for it. So this was very bad timing. I've been slacking, so I apologize. But yeah, what really cares? I know a lot of people are wondering just where the hell Carol Danvers is. Where was she during the events of Infinity War? Where has she been in the universe so far, and where she currently is, and how she's gonna get intertwined into the mix of things in Avengers 4, and what exactly her solo movie is going to revolve around. So what I want to do is just talk and speculate on some of those things and just, you know, formulate theories or what have you, and just try to guess some stuff right now. I don't have anything too solid because the movie is like little under a year away. So really at this point in the MCU right now, the next 3 movies are like insanely unpredictable. So I'm just gonna have fun with this one. But if you're interested in any of that, definitely stay till the end of the video. But before we begin, make sure if you are subscribed to hit your notifications button to keep up with all my latest uploads. And if you are new to the channel and you like this video and you want to see more, definitely consider subscribing. But yeah guys, let's get right into it. So her solo movie is coming out in March of next year, I believe March 9th of 2019. So it's coming up, and usually Marvel releases a teaser trailer about 6 to 5 months before the actual release date. But I'm pretty sure during Comic-Con this summer, I think in July, they're definitely gonna drop a teaser trailer. Now there has been word that at Cine Europe that they are going to drop something tomorrow. I don't know exactly when this video is gonna drop. I'm gonna have to edit it and do all this stuff, so it might drop after tomorrow, but tomorrow should be the 13th, and I think that's when it is going to drop. Possibly, that's what the rumor is. I don't know if it's different for you guys in other parts of the world, if it's already like the 16th right now, I don't really know. So that's gonna happen, and just be on the lookout for that. And so that's why it's such a bad time to release this video or to even make it. But I wanted to talk about Captain Marvel and this movie. So we know that certain old characters will be coming back in this movie. It will take place somewhat in the 80s to see a young Carol Danvers, but the majority of the film will take place in the 90s, and we'll get to see a young Nick Fury before the eye patch and way before he probably realized just how crazy the world he lives in actually is. And that'll add a lot more emphasis and a lot more weight to what he says in the post-credit scene in Iron Man 1. If you go back and watch that, everything that's happened now from that point till like right now, it's just crazy. So we're gonna get to see a whole new Nick Fury, and I'm really excited for that. I've been missing him in the MCU, and yeah, I'm just stoked. And we'll also get to see a young Agent Coulson, and I'm also really excited to see Clark Gregg back in an MCU movie, and that'll add just a little bit more than the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show has already to the character. Like, there's just gonna be so much we're gonna get to see, and he might not have a huge part, but we'll just get to know these people before we first met them, and that's just gonna be awesome. And some other characters that are going to be making a comeback in this movie, which I'm super excited for, is Ronan the Accuser and his sidekick Korath the Punisher, I believe his name is. So honestly, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. That first movie was just amazing. As ridiculous as that sounds, it changed my life. I love that movie, and I still think it's top 3 of the whole entire MCU. And I love that movie, but I always felt like Ronan was kind of lackluster. Like, he had a lot of potential, but he really just didn't get enough character development. The way I felt about Ronan was that he could have been a Killmonger or like a Vulture, but he just really wasn't given too much time or too much to empathize with. And I think that's what this movie is gonna do. I think we're gonna see him on the Kree Empire, and maybe we'll get to know a little bit more of why he does what he does, or maybe they won't do that, but I have a feeling maybe they'll make him more badass, and I think it'll put more emphasis on the character, especially that Korath dude, because I mean really nobody really cared too much about him, to be honest. So maybe they'll put more emphasis on him, and we'll care about him a lot more when we look back to Guardians of the Galaxy. So as far as the movie goes, I think it's really just gonna center on the Kree Skrull War. So the Skrull are the aliens that they are going to be bringing into the MCU in this movie, and I'm thinking it's going to be that, you know, that version from the comics, the Kree versus versus a Skrull, but I think it'll also have some kind of foreshadowing for Secret Invasion. Now, what everybody's been wondering is just where the hell Captain Marvel has been. You know, if she was around in the 90s, then why wasn't she on Earth? Why didn't she help out with all the other Avengers movies? Even more, you know, with Avengers Infinity War, the events of that movie, where has she been? Now, a lot of people have been speculating, you know, she's in deep space, she's deep in the Earth, all this stuff. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no fucking idea where she is, because that's one of those other things that is just impossible. The safest thing to say is deep space, but where in deep space would she be? People have been speculating that she's in the Soul Stone and, you know, other things like that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Honestly, if I had to say where Carol Danvers was, maybe she's being held captive somewhere, maybe she's in another dimension, but she did answer back on that like alien 90s pager, so I would think you wouldn't get reception in another dimension, but I don't know how space tech works, to be honest, guys. So that's what I think about that. And some of the little things I think will happen is I definitely think we'll see maybe a reference to Stark Tech in the 90s, maybe one of the jets Carol Danvers is flying at that military base, or something will be referenced from Stark Tech. And I definitely think there'll be a Captain America reference just because she is the captain now, and I think that'll be a little cool thing to see. I also actually believe, and I talked about this in another video, it might have been the Infinity War spoiler review. If you want to check that out, go ahead. But I think honestly that the Red Skull is going to make an appearance in this movie, and I believe that is because when we found out that he was on Vormir, I believe it's about in the same area that the Kree Empire is. I'm thinking there might even be a Soul Stone appearance in Captain Marvel. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more about that, more, you know, expository stuff, more exposition on the stone, so we know a little bit more about it when we get into Avengers 4. We don't know too much about it right now, and honestly we don't know too much about the stones, but I feel like this one is the craziest stone, so maybe we'll get some more on that. But I honestly do think that both of them are going to make an appearance. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. There's really not too much to go on. It's just so hard to predict anything or try to theorize about something without it sounding like complete bullshit, so I don't want to do that to you guys. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your theories as well. Comments down below, and if I missed anything or if I got anything wrong or I just sounded like a dumbass, please let me know. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below, and if you want, subscribe. I always appreciate it. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.